Hi everyone! Today we will solve this interesting equation. A plus b times c is equal to 2021. A times b plus c is equal to 2020. Find the integer solution. So the unknown variables are a, b and c. Now, as you probably know, whenever you have three unknowns, you should have three equations to solve it. In our case, we have two equations, but this sentence will help us, and I will show you how. Now, given the known term of the first equation is 2021, and the known term of the second equation is 2020, and the difference is just 1, I will subtract the first equation, I will subtract the second equation from the first equation. So, what I will do is the following. I will do, left hand side. We will work first on the left hand side, and we will do left hand side of the first equation, a plus b times c minus, I will subtract the left hand side of the second equation, a times b plus c equals 2. And then again, the right hand side of the first equation, 2021, minus the left hand side of the second equation, 2020. We'll work on it. I get a plus b times c minus ab minus c is equal to, and then this is 1. And again, here we have a and a, here we have c and c. So I will take the common out, so we'll write it as a that multiplies 1 minus b plus c that multiplies b minus 1 is equal to 1. And again, look at this, 1 minus b, b minus 1. In order to have 1 minus b, I will put minus here, so a that multiplies 1 minus b minus c, and then I change this. 1 minus b is equal to 1. And again, I will take out the common factor, 1 minus b and 1 minus b. So 1 minus b that multiplies a minus c is equal to 1. Now, if we look at this equation, we will find out that in order to have 1, the first factor could be 1, the second factor, actually we write it in red. The first factor could be 1, the second factor could be 1, and then 1 times 1 is 1. So this factor could be 1, this factor could be 1. This is the first case. Second case, minus 1 times minus 1 is equal to 1. Third case, 1 over k times k is equal to 1. But we have to discharge this because 1 over k is not an integer value. Okay? So we will work on it and this. So the possible solutions are, first case, 1 minus b equal to 1 and a minus c is equal to 1. First case. Second case, 1 minus b is equal to minus 1, negative 1, and a minus c is equal to negative 1. Now, we will work on the first case. So, first case, 1 minus b is equal to 1 and a minus c is equal to 1. Now, from the first equation we will get that minus b is equal to 1 minus 1. That means b is equal to 0. So, in the first case we get b equal to 0, and then in order to find a and c, we must use the original equation. So we must use this. Perhaps we will use a times b plus c is equal to 2020. So I will write it here. A times b plus c is equal to 2020. But given b is equal to 0, we get c is equal to c is equal to 2020. So this is c in the first case. And then we will find a. We will use again the first equation, a plus b times c is equal to 2021. And from here, given b is 0, a is equal to 2021. Okay, those are the solution in the first case. Now, second case. Second case is minus 1, is this one. So, second case. One minus b is equal to minus 1, and a minus c is equal to minus 1, negative 1 and negative 1. Now, from the first equation, we have minus b is equal to minus 1 minus 1. That means minus b is equal to negative 2. Negative b is equal to negative 2. We change the sign in both sides, so we get b is equal to 2. So, in the second case, b is equal to 2. Now, we need to find out c and a. I will write the original equations here. The original equation states that a times b plus c is equal to 2020, and a plus b times c is equal to 2021. In our case, b is 2. So instead of b, we will write 2, and I will delete it. I will do this, and I will put 2 and 2. Now, the best way to solve it is using the elimination method. So, I will multiply the first equation, each side of the first equation, by 2. So I will do 2 times, and then I will multiply this, and then I will multiply this by 2. And we will have 4a plus 2 times c is equal to 4040. And then here we have a plus 2 times c is equal to 2021. Now, we said we are going to use the elimination method, so we will subtract each side of the first equation by each side of the second equation. So, we will do a subtraction. 4 times a minus a is 3 times a. 2 times c minus 2 times c is 0. And 440 minus 2021 is 2019. So, in order to find a, we will divide left-hand side by 3 and right-hand side by 3. So, this is 1. And 2019 divided by 3 is 673. So we get a is equal to 673. Let's say in the second case. Now we need to find c. Given we have here a minus c is equal to minus 1, in the second case we have a minus c is equal to minus 1, so we'll write a minus c is equal to minus 1, negative 1. But a is 673. So 673 minus c is equal to minus 1, negative 1. So I will move this to the right hand side and I will change the sign. It's positive, it will be negative. So negative c is equal to negative 1 minus 673. So the solution is negative c is negative 674. We will change the sign. The solution is c is equal to 674, positive value. Now, we have found two different values for a, b, and c. In the first case, we got these three values. In the second case, we got those three values. And those are the integer solution of those two equations here. Okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, just subscribe to the channel. Thanks, bye!